All expenses paid trip to nowhere.
Nice.
Okay.
Huey. Jack said that they're Keele Esports. Fuck.
Can I just time him out for a minute?
University of West England. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, so a Warwick band coming out. Pretty strong champion in the jungle at the moment, so not
It
too surprising.
might be a target ban.
It could be a target ban. We don't
I mean,
really
there's a
know
person
if
called Wolf on the enemy team, so that would it might make sense.
that. Yeah.
Shogath, Maokai, yep. Premier tanks right now. Completely understandable bans.
I've lagged. I'm stuck on the banning screen.
Nice. There's a Kane ban.
Okay.
From West England.
I don't know what to do now because if I quit, I won't be able to rejoin.
Oh shit, that is true. Oh well, who cares? You'll just have to listen to me audibly telling you what's going on. That's an Oriana ban. Wait, what?
Okay, good scouting there from.
No, that's from Keele.
Okay, bad scouting there from Keele. They just banned their own champion.
But that's Jack's favourite pick. What?
Who banned it? Third pick.
Mate, well, if they're blue side and the opposing team also have an Oriana player, then they'll maybe have priority on another pick, first pick, and then Oriana will get taken away. So, yeah, if that's what Keele think is necessary, that's okay. Fiora ban from West England there. So first pick for Tranquil here. What do you think is going to be?
I'm gonna go with I can't see, so I'm gonna go with a Wukong.
A Wukong first pick. I feel
Blind
like
pick Wukong.
That's just a little bit silly, isn't it?
Is it? Okay. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't see, so.
No, it's going to be Swain instead.
Oh, brilliant. So that could be mid lane or top. That
or
is
support if you want to be really ballsy about it.
You could be super meta if you wanted to, and by meta we don't mean meta. Yeah, that's.
Tarek.
Tarek picked or
Tarek is picked, and so is Kled.
Interesting. Kled is a really strong top laner at the moment. He does really well in the 1v1 and it's really good for team fights as well with that charge.
That's an excellent impression. You should be a voice actor, dude.
Thanks. Swain, Tarek and Kled. So already they've got a dive comp kind of going on. The Tarek ult goes on to the Kled.
Caitlyn locked in for Mesmer.
That's a solid pick for Mesmer as well. He did hover the Tristana. I don't know whether I'd have actually preferred that. She does end up having a longer range than Caitlyn, and early trading is ridiculous on the Buster. No, not Buster Shot. Buster Shot. No, that's the ultimate. The one
the Braum on the Braum, man.
Oh, we like the Braum. Yeah.
Everyone knows that the heart is, of course, the strongest muscle.
The strongest muscle. Yeah. It's pronounced Musel, guys. Musel.
Moustache, yeah. Musel.
Exactly.
So last pick here, Varus. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, I'm Matthew Bigwith.
We got a cheeky follow. Thank you very much.
Have we?
Appreciate
Shout out
it.
to the follow. Who was it? Does it say?
Eat me, I think it said.
Shout out to Eat Me for the followers.
Okay, so we've got both.
That's a strange thing to say out loud.
We've got both bot lanes picked for each team, and probably the top laners here. Lee Sin ban from.
I think Varus has a good counter pick as well to the Caitlyn. He farms pretty well, pretty comfortable.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
He doesn't.
Do you just shut each other's jungle out now so that there's like barely any picks left, or?
I'd say that, but considering Fola's absolute garbage, you don't need to worry about banning
being that
junglers.
red side get the first and last pick now of this rotation, like you're kind of forced into picking yourself. Okay, Kassadin ban, that is so that they don't get the last counter pick there, which is fine.
Yep.
You could go for like a last pick Syndra as well if Screaming Radish goes for like a safer mid laner here, so that might potentially be a ban.
And with the Oriana banned out, it'd be interesting to see what.
That's an Echo ban, which is interesting. I don't think anyone plays Echo for kill, so that might be useless, or might just be getting rid of potential counters to again a Syndra pick or something.
Yeah, Syndra is usually countered by Echo, so they could just be preparing.
Zac ban for kill. Yeah, they realised. Oh wait, you know that OP must ban champion. It's still up. Sejuani is locked in. West England here, and now we see what Fola can pick and Deity red buff on.
Going to expect the Elise pick from Fola, or maybe a Diana if he's feeling unnerved after that last game. Is he hovering Diana?
No, he's not hovering anything at the moment. 8 seconds left, so we'll see soon. As they say, he's apparently muted during pick. He's going to lock in Evelyn? Yeah.
Okay, so that is a comfort pick for Fola. He's
which he hasn't played in ages, though.
He still knows the champion very well.
Okay, now, in this situation, I think you either pick Syndra or pick a counter, basically.
Yeah, but then
Talia
you risk...
is safe.
Talia is
Ezreal.
Is that locked in?
Yeah, and that's an Ahri hover.
Is that an AP Ezreal? Oh, Ahri will absolutely destroy Ezreal in lane. That'll only go one way.
Nah, it'll probably be AD because they've already got Swain and Evelyn doing 80 damage, so it's pretty decently split.
Is that a placeholder Ezreal?
Oh, it could be. We don't know. Maybe.
We won't know until
they quit out.
Happens.
No, because they're doing their trading of the champions, so...
Okay, so... Looks like we're going to have an Ezreal, boys. Yeah. Okay, Ezreal mid, if you go full AP, can be really strong because he maxes W and it goes through.
He's got no wave clear.
Caitlyn, with the Energizer build, has quite enough rave clear.
Is it though?
Rave clear.
Like Ahri plus Varus is just going to completely obliterate the waves compared to your comp.
Yeah, but then do you really want to be pushing up because you've got an Evelyn roaming around who could potentially gank you at any moment's time?
No idea, but I played against an AD Ezreal mid today, in fact, as Kane. Really powerful, like level 1 through 5. 6, you can surprise them with the ultimate if you do it over the wall, but like after that, I just tore him a new one. And was like, 5-1 at some point against him. Obviously I'm just a god at League of Legends, so there's that. But I wasn't a fan of the pick.
Oh, brilliant!
I believe in the Ez.
So I can now pick my runes and masteries when I try and spectate this game.
Fola 70% win rate Eve, by the way.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit when it's in silver.
Very true. There you go. You got it called out, son, and now we wait.
Yeah, I'm relogging now because apparently I was able to pick a champion and select my runes and masteries when I spectated, so I feel like
that was an issue.
6v5 is not fair nor allowed in your rules. Oh god, what was Jack posted?
Wait, Jack's posted something.
It's just his usual feeding bollocks. Don't worry.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, just a link. Time for Fola to feed. Fair game. Not incorrect. I would say accurate. Yeah. Well, I can see like just about the summoner spells of the enemy team here.
Okay, just about is a
it's slightly cut off screen for some reason. That must be a bug. I don't know. You can probably see it on the stream, right? Yeah, you can. You can see it. It's just like, what?
Okay, well, I've not got summoner spells. I'm still waiting for the spectator to load.
Yeah, no, I've got 50 seconds to go.
So, Swain versus Kled. This will be interesting, because I think Swain might actually win that, because Kled... I don't know. That'll be an interesting matchup to watch. Evelyn into Sejuani. Evelyn should have the pressure early. She won't be able to kill Sejuani in her own jungle, but she can definitely invade and piss her off. Of course, the thing to do against Evelyn is you always ward the camp as opposed to the jungle entrances or exits. So if University of West England is smart, that's what they'll be doing. If not, then hey-ho. Ezreal versus Ahri in the middle. I've got to give this to she's just going to absolutely dumpster in Ezreal mid lane. I do not understand this pick. I do not understand the heal. I do not understand what is going through Radish's head. And it seems that if you self ban your Orianna, he feeds. He intentionally feeds.
We shall see. I think I figured out why there was initially a rule that you couldn't spectate in lobbies. You can see the opponent's summon a spell. I guess that's the advantage, which is meant to be worth not being allowed. But come on, no one really cares about it. So that's figured out. That helps.
I heard Rumble beats Renekton. Is this true? Not traditionally, but if you're a Wukong main and you pick Renekton into Rumble,
maybe
chances are you might not do too well. Ouch. You know what? And when you're getting dumpstered on by the other team in your own university's chat, that's when
perfect.
Things are going
Absolutely perfect. All right.
Okay, so
out these teams.
I'm not loaded in yet because apparently everyone's on 0%.
Oh, I'm 17 seconds in.
More skins on Keele side, which is good.
That will be one then, haven't we?
Sejuani. Hang on. I've just jumped to the future apparently.
I'm in 30 seconds now.
I just hit 30. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Cool. Kaelin's zooming
Standard
around.
line. Again.
Yeah. Again, this is what we expect to do. It would be surprising to see and go for anything different.
Okay.
Although it would be interesting to see Evelyn going just for a vision kind of scout. Obviously, you wouldn't want to go through any of the major entrances, but you could kind of get potentially.
Again, Fola doesn't play Evelyn jungle, and when he does play Evelyn, it's mid, and it's not with me apparently, and we play often, so I wouldn't call this a comfort pick. Good luck, have funs in the chats.
He's going to try and start Raptors again. What item has... So that is a Duran's sword on Ezreal, which is not necessarily the wrong item.
He hasn't got
take.
any AP runes or mastery, so it is going to be an AD Ezreal. Tarek scouting here to see...
And that ward's really crucial, and they weren't able to take it down. Kind of a misdirection from Keele there. They should have known that ward was going down. They could have been able to take it out. It does provide valuable information for that level
2
1.
auto attacks onto the Ahri. Look how much damage he's already done.
Yeah, but as we learnt the other day, or as I learnt the other day, minions...
don't get hit with both of those Qs there, Jack. You can't auto attack as well. Whilst just standing right next to minions, you're going to take so much damage.
You can't miss the Q as well. And this is why AP Ezreal is usually what we see in the mid lane, because he can max that W and just fire it through the minions. It's a lot harder for AD Ezreal to land damage onto an opponent.
It's just garbage wave clear. Like, you get shoved in, you lose, and that will always happen. So what do you think of this top lane matchup?
I don't know. I want to say it goes in Swain's favour, because I don't think Kled will necessarily be able to get onto him to kill him. That snare that Swain has, as well as the bird, the Q, is enough to kind of deter Kled. So he's able to get a nice farming lane. He could pressure this level advantage a little bit, but he chooses not to. A bit of trading going down in the mid lane. Ahri is quite low. She does have the ignite, however, and Jack does have the heal. Of course, the advantage of this Doran's ring is that he can lifesteal.
He's really going in on this ignite, dropping down, heal, burnt.
He burns the...
No! Flash is being burnt, clipping him there.
Okay. So, mistake there from Jack. He actually healed after the ignite. Down.
Yep. Fola actually making a play in the top lane here, looking for the Kled dive, taking maybe one too many turret shots there.
And there's a Sejuani coming up to capitalize on this. She doesn't have a flash though, and they could be able to turn this around. This could be interesting.
Does have it. Stun falling down and Tranquil flashing forwards, trying to go for this. Not going to be able to pick it up.
Left Fola for dead. Fola left Swain for dead. He completed his teleport as Kled was about to ward the bush, which meant that the 2v2 couldn't happen. They potentially could have turned around onto Kled there and gone for the 1-for-1, but instead they chose not to. I think a Doran's shield might have been a better option from Jack here in the mid lane instead of the Doran's ring.
Oh, Mesmer getting a really good trade-off there, dodging the stun from Taric as well.
And in top lane, Tranquil having recall, well, died and recalled.
Teleported straight back, but Kled hasn't been able to use his yet.
This is potentially a snare into a QE. No, yeah, QE from Swain. He might be able to tally this.
You have to bear in mind the dismount is always going to be there.
That should pop the dismount. There we go. Yeah, okay. If Kled stays, he risks dying.
Kled should recall this.
This is not something you should recall. Yeah, anyone with intelligence should recall here, and he backs away and does.
Are you calling a rival uni unintelligent?
No, I'm saying that if he doesn't back, then he would be unintelligent. But he chose to back. Chose to back.
Tagging him with a Winter's Bite there. My man on the Braum. Should look for him to carry this one for when Jack inevitably... I mean, he already has, but he's going to screw up the game further, I'm for sure. So, and that will happen. And tagging him there with the 4 auto attacks as well. Dash through. Yeah, I don't think Tranquil was ready for that amount of damage to be dished out by the Kled.
No, and that's what Kled does when he gets that passive on you. He gets those like 3 fast autos that proc and just obliterate you.
Fola here in the mid lane, yeah, she's a little bit too far out for you to be able to go for that, so not going to be happening.
Tanking the charm as well kind of reduces any likelihood of a trade there.
What I want
he is ahead in CS though.
Yeah.
Nice combo from the Ahri there. So as you can see, there's a kind of combo you can do with Ezreal. What he does is he E's and then dashes into the E to give him the increased attack speed. So he can land a bit of damage there, but realistically, he's got no items, and Ezreal does not kind of get good quotation marks until later on. He backs and picks up his tier. This should probably be a double tier team. I don't know. Swain will go for one.
Swain doesn't tier. He just
does he go for Rod or is it go GLP? Yeah. Sejuani is invading Evelyn's jungle just to let some vision down. Cleverly putting the wards down on the camps. That's exactly what you need to see from Sejuani there.
We can see if Fola is comfortable on this champion based on the lane ganks that he goes for. Your Evelyn, you can go directly behind them. You can go into the brush or everything, and Tranquil taking a world of pain there. You step even slightly too far forwards where he can catch you with the bear trap on a rope. You're gonna just suffer for it. So not respecting the range of Kled there, his danger zone, I guess you could call it. And that is going to be charge dropping down. Does actually tag him with this, getting the 4 auto attacks off. He has that kill now. Fola probably going to have to run away from this. You're 2 levels down, buddy. You're not going to be able to kill him.
Yeah, they tried to go for that gank too late. Kled was already level 6. Swain hadn't got enough health and not level 6. If he was level 6, they might have been able to
maybe if he dodged the ultimate but didn't have enough move speed to get out of
the range of that.
Well played from Kled, of course.
Yeah, no, Kled's dominating this lane.
Looks like he knows his champion very well.
I also think it shows how uncomfortable Tranquil is when he's not on something like his Wukong.
He likes Swain. I think that's
we have seen his Swain in his past, yeah. But maybe just not used to this Kled matchup. Nice attempt there from Jack, but obviously now his main wave clear is gone. So
it would have been so good if he got it though.
It would have been Faker-esque. Obviously Jack is not Faker. Let's not put that image in anyone's head.
Nah, Faker would have killed both of them as well as getting the blue buff.
Faker would feed because that's what he's been doing recently.
Sejuani finding Braum here, but again, Braum is a man taking no damage from that using his Unbreakable.
And with Ezreal there to back him up to proc that Winter's Bite, there's a nice kind of back away there from Sejuani. Knows her limits and goes back in to clear that ward up anyway.
Knowing that Taric is going to be able to help out.
Bot lane is ahead for Keele.
As always.
By a little bit of CS lead, however that CS lead is duplicated in the top side, so kind of going even across the map apart from
what isn't
kills.
Duplicated though? 4 kill advantage.
Yeah.
That's 2,000 gold.
Fola's also spent a lot of time roaming around the map, not actually any time farming. Having gotten...
Yeah, see, in his Jarvan game, he got back into the game properly because he focused on Tranquil standing still there, maybe typing or disconnecting or something by the looks of things, forcing the flash away there, but
see.
Maybe.
He was just stood still.
That did look a little peculiar there. Maybe
And that
tapped
is-
out to change a
that
song
is-
or something like that. Yeah.
It's now 0
punished
for
for
or
it.
to mute Fola. That might have been. That is now 0 for Swain as well. And
Fola can't gank top.
no, Fola can't gank top, and no one else can gank top.
Fola can't gank mid because it's an Ahri. She'll just be able to dash away from it, and he can't gank
bot lane
either
because they're in the tower. Yeah, so this element pick's really useful, Kappa.
I mean, I've told him before how I felt about picking Graves when you have a mid laner like Vladimir, for example. You literally can't do anything to try and gank for him. You have no CC combined.
Yeah, when you pick a no CC jungler into a non-CC laner,
have a laner with no CC.
Unless you all in them. Oh, Ari misses
jumping forwards
the
there,
charm.
Ari. Yeah, missing the charm unfortunately, but good attempt.
Now
Caught
this
back
is
into
where
CS as well.
now the ult's down. This is where Jack has his chance to get it.
This
an
is where
advantage
Fola
on
can
Ari.
attempt to gank as well.
Yes, there's also an attempt
Flash
to
still
gank.
available.
Flash is up.
Tagging with the stun there, but no follow through from Paris.
And I think they're trying to go for first brick on this tower. Caitlyn is repetitively
Which is what you
landing
should
those
do on
ults on
Caitlyn.
time. It definitely is, and then rotate into mid lane, and then bot lane, yeah. But whether they do it or not, it's hard to show. There's a double level advantage in top lane. This 2v2 is... No.
I don't think you're going to be able to go for this, buddy. Bear trap on the rope. Followed through with the root. Their auto attacks down onto Fola. He is going to die. Remount coming through as well. Tranquil just about dodging the ultimate there from Sejuani. She's out of mana, but they're not going to be able to pick up this kill because Tranquil is also out of mana, and they win the 2v2 for Westing.
And that's a shame. Had Kled not have been so far ahead, that would have been a good gank. But because he's just monstrously far ahead, he's at a power spike he shouldn't quite be at, which allows him to... The ult comes down from Taric.
Dropping down that convergence there, also tagged with the root there. Mesmer trying to escape this one, but there is going to be the exhaust followed through with the stun. Winter's Bite. Oh, perfect flash there from Mesmer. You right?
Yeah, I'm just... It's just,
you know that part where like the play finishes and then the color caster comes in with something afterwards to follow it up.
There's nothing to say there really. Just being pushed up so far with a Taric and all in is quite easy to do. And they just they got a catch onto the Caitlyn. They were able to get that Taric ult down. They didn't really avoid any damage with it, but they also just rebalanced.
Charm, but missed the first part of the Q. They're going in with this ultimate, as well as Ignite falling down, Flash being burnt, heal again through the Ignite. The second part of the orb wasn't able to tag him, but auto attack,
I would rather see
the solo kill.
I'd rather see Barrier on this Ezreal. Or
I'd rather see Ignite.
Well, potentially. You know the Ari's going to take Ignite into you. Gone for either the stronger defensive summoner spells or just gone for the full aggressive summoner spells. I don't like the
exhaust probably
heal pick at all. Exhaust would have been better. It might have made those all-ins a lot stronger for him. With the barrier to negate the pure damage, especially if you get charm, you can negate the Q and Firefoxes. This bot lane advantage not really amounting to anything. Here comes the TP from Kled. This is going to be a very dead Caitlyn. It's the point where he even cancels the TP just to get the shorter cooldown because it's not worth him investing his time. This is what we call an absolute crushing. This is a 4-0 Sejuani, a 4-0.
Probably wouldn't have started out the TP, to be honest. Like for Kled, probably didn't need to even like start the channel and then cancel it.
I think the initial channel kind of forced Caitlyn to walk up the lane. He might have been able to walk back towards his own tower just in time had the teleport have not been cast. But that's, semantics really.
So red team picking up that dragon. I expect a Rift Herald as well.
I would be surprised if they don't get a Rift Herald. We didn't see one in the previous game, despite the lead. So maybe it's just something.
Still standing though, so that might be the next priority. Caitlyn actually having advantage on the lane here, getting to it whilst Varus is still in base. So Fola just struggling to kill this red buff here, and I mean, there's no reason he should be this far behind at all, other than the fact that he's just been ignoring his camps, and that is the second death to a red buff in 2 games.
Oh dear. So I feel like Keele will be looking
shot?
for a new jungler.
Tryouts will be happening tomorrow night. We'll make a post on the Facebook page or something like that. He was really crying about it earlier, and Charge is just going to be completely dodged there for Mesmer.
Interesting.
No idea, but Varus is rotated to this top lane here with that lane swap. Tower already gone down, so I'm not a fan of that myself, but okay.
Why? Yeah, you surely want the Kled to keep bullying out, especially because Kled has got the disengage with the charge,
but maybe 2v1 them. Let's be honest.
At this point, yeah, and I guess they want the pressure on the tower, and they're setting up for the Rift Herald now. The control wall goes down, clear out the vision, pick up the Skull Crab, and there's nothing really that Keele can do here. They do, however, have a chance to 3v1 this Kled. Everyone's going to go in for this, but yeah, that's you revealed yourself too early. The Braum stack had worn off, and so nothing is gained there from Keele. Again, this Ezreal pick, we just don't understand. That is a Rift Herald going down. It's barely worth commenting on.
Why is it there? Why was this picked? I don't get it. I don't get why. The Evelyn pick was not so good, but then to follow it through with the Ezreal, just nah, son. Syndra was open.
Syndra was open, but not only that, like a Zed was open, or like a Talon, a lot. You know what I mean? One of these kind of stronger roam AD champions. Talia would have been a perfectly fine pick.
Twisted I think Fate, maybe. The motherfucking Star Dragon.
No, the Star Dragon. Oh,
Fola, why?
Fola. Why are you there, buddy? You've got your own jungle camps you can't kill. You're not going to be able to kill their jungle camps.
Sejuani is trying to pick up his blue buff as well.
And so, Sejuani, thank you very much.
It is indeed 15 minutes, so 0 to 10. Taking the second tower here.
Yeah, Zed has no CC into the Evelyn, but has a lot more higher chance of winning the lane versus the Ahri than the Ezreal does. I feel like if you're gonna pick this Ezreal mid lane, it should be an AP Ezreal, just because you can at least get the damage down with that W max. This way, you just kind of have to rely on auto attacks, and I did read it. Well, I've been reading all of them. I just haven't, wanted to say anything. Sorry. I feel like we've upset. Eat me returns. That's weird. That's just weird to say out loud. Racist. I don't know your race, therefore that's not racist. It's prejudiced. Get your definitions right, please, sir or madam, whatever you are. We're not Trump. We don't care about transgender people. Hang on, that came out wrong. We don't care whether you're transgender. There we go. So look, Fola, this is how you take down a red buff. Bring an ally in if you have to, as long as you don't die.
Look, all I'm saying, right, when you're crushing that hard that you can just go into a Twitch chat, you're doing something definitely wrong, and now Keele being collapsed on teleport, being channeled through for Tranquil here.
This could be an interesting turnaround.
Fred is dropped down, that is the tower cult following through. Mr. Jammy is going to fall down. Tranquil is here. Ahri is also here, dashing forward. Their Mesmer is going to fall down. That is going to be a kill returned. But I think that's just going to be it. As flashing.
Here comes Ezreal doing nothing.
Radish dashing onto Wolf. Last auto attack. Going to pick that one up.
Okay. Oh.
2 for 2 flashing forwards there from Tranquil. Nothing going to be accomplished from that. But good trade.
That considering that they were 10 kills ahead at that point, that was a really bad trade from University of West England. Maybe going for that tower dive was a little too forced. Keele are going to be able to pick up the tower here, I think.
I think the Tarek was a little bit too... okay.
So Keele, for those who don't know, Keele is actually a special needs university.
He's going to get picked. Oh no, I need to clip that, dude. There we go. Special needs cyst. We've got Tyler here.
Shout out to Tyler, RCS Go Rep. Probably plays better than
Hey, Glacial
Fisher.
Fisher.
There we go. Finally goes down.
And the gold goes on to the correct person there.
That is true. I guess if anyone can carry it, it'll be Mesmer. He has picked up 2 kills off the 3, so that's a nice,
But mid lane is now being collapsed on by West England here. And
it is.
Ezreal doesn't have any wave clear to stop this, so this is going to be a tower.
Yeah, and interestingly, Sejuani has still got the red bar.
Oh no, getting tagged there again. Ahri with the charm.
Yeah, no, do you know what would have been really good? A champion with
that wasn't Ezreal.
Wave Clear or with CC and just wasn't Ezreal.
I just don't get why it was picked. Rift Herald being used in the bot lane, Mesmer trying to 1v1 this Sejuani, literally dealing 0 damage.
It was only used because it was about to expire. Yeah, minions will probably just... If it was me, if I was the Sejuani, I would let minions finish her off just for the entertaining.
Just start dancing there. Tab out, going to Twitch chat, say RIP for Caitlyn. Yeah. Settling this is going to be a long game, apparently.
So,
sub me and I'll play with and...
Fola, to be honest, it'd be better than this Evelyn jungle. Fola is now the same level as Taric and the same level as Braum, so that's always nice to see.
Yeah.
Braum soloing the Rift Herald here because he's badass like that.
Nearly getting about half the CS of the Sejuani, who's been involved in 7 kills.
Yeah. 7 kills of 16. That's not particularly good kill participation, is it? Really, for a jungler? You know?
It's best on his team. I mean, there was a lot of solo kills though.
That's not true. Cled's got a way higher kill participation. Cled's also about to pick up a very free kill onto an Ezreal.
Dashing away from that charge, not even needing to be used there. Oh no, just about getting out of the range of the bear trap on a rope.
Yeah, Cled doesn't really care whether you have.
False. Cled has 9. I'm incorrect.
Dash. I did tell you, but you didn't listen. I told you, it's a specialist university for those with
dude
needs.
My weak point is counting. We know this. Fola showing himself in the bot lane.
Specialist university for those with needs. See how I avoided saying it. Yeah.
We should get you into cast for kill better than these clowns.
Tyler, we're going to cast your CS:GO game tomorrow, and I don't even own CS:GO, so this could be real interesting.
Do you want to install that after game 3 then?
Someone will have to purchase it for me. Tyler, you're my CS:GO rep. Buy me CS:GO.
I still need to make the claim that it was a society expense for me to get CS:GO. I mean, we couldn't have streamed it unless I purchased it, right? So there you go, society expense, easy peasy. Casting CS:GO is like watching grass grow.
No. Grass growing is more entertaining. Unless Gambit are playing, in which case I will actually want it. Fola able to smite. What is this fantastic gameplay coming out of it?
Amazing. He pressed his D button. Perfect. It would have been impressive if it was the enemy blue buff, but it's just sad because it's his own blue buff and we're getting that hyped over him securing.
Maybe false hype. This is a very early Baron 21. But with a Taric and a Sejuani, why not? You know, just
they've got double ocean. They can just sustain like hell.
They can. There's also a Knight's Vow on Taric for the Varus, and Cled is just going to keep the rest of Keele occupied while this goes down.
Yep.
No awareness, I don't even think, from Keele. They're going to go top lane with that, and they weren't even able to get any damage down onto Cled. So.
Oh no, Ashley's chicken burger went cold.
Oh,
where
was that?
It got served for him right as he went in for his champ select for his game, and now it's cold.
Bless.
Oh.
Weren't we supposed to be casting them this week? Why are we casting these failures?
Because their team doesn't want us to.
Oh. Well, I mean, I don't think this team want us to.
They're too bad, they don't want to be casted, so... I mean, can you get worse than this, though? Is that possible? I don't think it is.
Shout out to Ashley's mum. Tripnico as they won. So we should have cast the other team. They actually won 2 games today.
Nice. Okay, Taric ult being dropped down there. Maybe could have been used whilst there was still a minion wave available, but... That's fine. Should we
spectate our other team for the last game? Because I feel like
if they say that they want us to spectate us, then
Abby,
that's fine.
Do you and the team want us to spectate the final game, or are you happy playing unknown, having just said your name live on air? My feet smell of baby wipe.
Wait. Oh. Okay, the University of Birmingham, where we have an ex-Keele player. Right, I think it's University of Birmingham.
There's a root landed there.
They play the winner of this game, and Glacial Fisher knocking up onto the Varus there. But everyone getting rooted. Nothing coming of that, unfortunately, except lower health bars for Keele, and they've got double ocean for West England, so they're just going to be able to sustain through this. Unfortunately, we're getting crushed, and that is a huge ultimate from Sejuani that I would like to have hyped more, except that I was typing. Whoops.
Yeah, that's what you get for being a bad caster.
Hey man, I had to reply to a message. I need more faith.
I'm sure you did.
Mesmer going for this one.
Oh, the ult gets cancelled. It's going to be back up in a second. Does he have vision? He does. That should be a dead Ari. Yep. Considering that it's 17-4, you'd think University of West England would be able to end this game a lot easier.
Yo, is Fola going to get solo killed by Tarek?
I really hope he does. He did just spot the tag with his Q and failed to acknowledge it.
He's going for him.
He's not even going to be able to get... Oh, he got it. He did get the skull crown.
Okay.
Good job,
just about. Fola's going for a Falapi build here.
I mean, why not? When you're this bad, you might as well try something, right?
You're just going to instantly die, though.
But he's instantly dying anyway. Does it make a difference?
Yeah, you don't instantly die. You just die after 2 seconds instead of 1. When you improve.
Support all combat here. There was actually a really good...
Where's the play-by-play on these team fights? I do apologise.
Yeah, our play-by-play cast garbage. We're desperately after a new one. If you go to Keele and you want to do play-by-play casting, hit us up, because then we can get rid of Oliver. It's kind of the only reason he exists. No team spirit. Do you know what, Tyler? True. That is very true.
Would you like me to be much nicer when you lose tomorrow?
Oh no, he'll have me there tomorrow. Like, he's gonna get
so it'll be even worse.
Because the only game references I can make will just be about Gambit, so I'll just really piss him off.
Do you remember that time where Astralis just like,
No, I don't.
Lost? Do you remember
Gambit,
that time where like,
did you know that Gambit won?
Pro, lost.
Did you know Gambit won?
Oh, did they? Oh, okay.
They did. Gambit won. I only found out the other day they won $500,000, so fair play to them. That is a triple Ocean Drake going down for University of West England.
That's not fair.
It could have been triple
the
Infernal.
Varus being able to poke, and the Ari being able to poke like that. Triple Ocean's busted.
Now, question. Trinity Force Ezreal or Iceborne Gauntlet Ezreal?
Trinity Force.
Yeah, okay.
Third
Ocean Drake is way better than Nexus. That is true, because you guys can't seem to hit the Nexus, but you can hit the Ocean Drakes, so... Mate, I've got BM for everyone. I'm on fire. I'll insult anyone. Don't bother me.
Oh, they've got the trap here, getting the stun off onto both of them. It wasn't just Braum there, using the Unbreakable to stop a chunk of damage. That is going to be Chain of Corruption. Going a little bit wide as Mr. Jammy uses Flash. Their charge following through onto this Tarak ultimate is dropping down. Going to be able to reduce any damage that Mesmer is hammering down. They just walk away with that one.
However, that was a lot committed
just
for a Braum.
Ari in the bot lane getting tagged by Fola here. That's going to be the ultimate coming through for Caitlyn. Oh, with the flash smite from Fola, picking that one up.
So Vanilla would like to know what the dragons do. So each different Drake gives a different ability to the team that kills it successfully. Ocean Drake gives you increased mana and health regen. Infernal Drake gives you percentage increased damage. Mountain Drake gives you increased damage to epic monsters and towers. Cloud Drake gives you increased movement speed out of combat. After 35 minutes, an Elder Drake spawns, and if you kill the Elder Drake, you get a true damage burn that multiplies depending on how many Drakes you have. Drakes spawn every 5 minutes, I want to say.
6.
Every 6 minutes? Yeah, that's what I said.
And then the Elder Drake also triples the effect of the previous Drake.
So if you have 3 Ocean Drakes and you're getting the buffs from them, and then you get Ocean Drake, Infernal Drake, no, Elder Drake, forgive me, it'll 9 times the original Ocean Drake, and it's pretty badass when you get Ocean Drake. We are a little bit away from that, however, looking at this game, we're probably going to hit there. Caitlyn has got a lot of wave clear if she goes for Rune and Hurricane next item, which I kind of expect to see from her, unless she's going for the triple Energizer build. Hard to see because she's got that longsword there. Could be Last Whisper or something, maybe she needs one.
Somehow Ezreal, with no wave clear, has the same CS as Ari.
Yeah,
how?
Because this game has a good 18 minutes left. UWE has never ended a game. There you go. That's men themselves who are taking time out of the game to type.
Oh god, this is brilliant to watch. Not? You know what? They're just waiting to embarrass us by going Baron and Elder, and then just crushing us in a team fight. Easy 5-0. Then the Kled, such a god, kills his own teammates and then destroys both Nexuses at the exact same time. That's what they're looking for here. They're not just looking for the win, they're looking to completely crush us, and I respect that completely.
I'm expecting the surrender vote coming out of UOE, because all it'll take for them to lose UOW.
UWE, I think is the...
What did I say? UOE. I ignore me. So they have knowledge of this Baron. Clyde is going to be split pushing. This is where the potential turnaround comes. If they can get a lot of poke damage in.
Eat Me isn't playing. Okay, cool. Oh, UWE.
Okay.
Uru. Oh, what? Directed camera, please? What is happening right now in the Baron pit? Tarak ultimate onto like every single member of them. Double kill. Coming across for Sejuani there. That's 3 deaths.
That could be a dead Mesmer.
He's got GA, so not going to be happening. They're picking up this Baron. Easy peasy.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get hit by a Sejuani ult onto your Caitlyn. Who actually survived, but everyone else died. Yeah, not much to say really. I will be surprised if they can't.
Holy shout to waiting room.
Semi-skimmed milk.
Oh, whoa, I just saw a nice game, guys, in the chat. Spoilerino Cappuccino. You're not meant to tell us who wins. God damn.
Yeah, I'm going to just time everyone out, including our own committee members, because they don't understand that spoilers are not allowed in the chat. I just got a message from Enter Shikari. Interesting.
Enter Shikari?
Apparently.
Oh, interesting. Why?
Good question. Yeah, I would be surprised if UWE can't close this game out.
I would also be surprised, but they were 10-0 at some point in this game, and it's gone past 30 minutes, so...
That is true. I think UWE have a lot of conversations to be having with their members, because if you can't close out this game, it says a lot. Those Ocean Drakes kind of look like tears, and that's probably what they should be feeling right now.
The combo you want to see, right, is Kled charging at the enemy team with the Tarak ult being combined together. Easy peasy. Like, that's it. You just run at them under the tower. It doesn't even matter anymore. You're just going to completely tear them apart, right? Don't even need a Righteous Glory for that combo to happen. Could have been done like 5 minutes ago, but perfectly fine. Taking the slow, gradual win here. Tower going to fall down, and that is going to be Braum dying. Catching them off there as well. Everybody's dead. That's it. Everybody's dead.
Yeah. Well, almost everyone. Swain's still alive. GG's go down in chat. Now Swain is dead. That was a long time to finish a game that should have been ended about 19 minutes in. But hey ho, it was relatively clean in the end, I suppose. 6 for 26. 10-0 Sejuani, MVP I'd say this game. Kled definitely carried the early game, but was able to pick up a death there in the middle of the game. So yeah, interesting. Not really much to comment on. Every lane got dumpstered apart from bot lane, and the other lanes helped beat bot lane.
Final verdict on the Ezreal Evelyn.
I'm going to say the Ezreal was absolute garbage, and that the Evelyn was absolute garbage. When you go 1 and 6, and you're not the support, garbage.
Mesmer did the most damage in the game, though. Like, this dude is just being so held back by his team. You know when you're like, oh, but my solo queue, but my team's... that's Mesmer right now.
Yeah. Some MVPs in the chat for Sejuani. Yeah, are you looking at damage charts? Yeah.
Nice, slow, full of memes, and methodical. Yep. Yeah. Perfect.
That's
100% win rate on Riven. What happens when Riven gets banned, huh?
Yeah. Didn't think this through.
You didn't do the maths. So,
Braum did more damage than Tarak, so I guess...
Yeah, there we go. We basically won, right? That's all that matters, right? How many games do we have to lose to not face